bass up. Turn the bass up. Yeah. Yeah. Bitch, dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass. Big, dirty stinking bass. Dirty, dirty stinking bitch. Dirty stinking bass. Dirty stinking bass. Big, dirty stinking bass. Bass, 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 bass.
I don't need no speed. I don't need no heroin. I don't want no coke. You can keep your ketamine. I'm a bassline junkie. I'm a bassline junkie. I'm a bassline junkie. And I like it funky.
What the fuck? What are you doing? What? You touch it? Who told you to touch it? I will fucking kill you. I'll ever touch that fucking shit again.
And I heard that song for you. And it was by DIZZIE RASCAL. And it's called Bassline Junkie. So I shuffled on your energy. And a lot came flying out. So we're starting with the 10 of Wands in reverse. And I feel like you're surrounded by some very low vibrational people right now. And I'm also seeing an X in this card. So I feel like you could be an ex-addict. Yeah, I feel like you put a lot of burdens down over the last like 10 years. That's what I'm seeing here. So you could have been, you know, experimenting with different drugs, because I heard a lot of drugs in this song. So I feel like, yeah, you put them down. You stopped using whatever drugs you was using in the past. That's what I'm seeing here. But this is like a strong past energy. That's what I'm picking up here. But I feel like you put all those burdens down and, you know, you got yourself clean. That's what I'm hearing here. But I feel like you were suppressing a lot of traumas that you've been through. And it could have, you know, you could have used drugs to kind of help yourself to, you know, to escape the reality that you was in. I feel like you spent a lot of money on these drugs and, you know, that's all you cared about. But I feel like you was suppressing your traumas, like I said, and, you know, using these drugs to help you through, you know, a lot of difficulties that you've experienced. And it could have been when you was younger, because I got the Knight of Wands here. Quite a player energy. So you could have been a young person who was just experimenting, like I said. Or you could have had a player in your energy. Someone who played around with drugs, someone who played around with you, and maybe you use these drugs to suppress those, you know, those emotions. I've also got a strong energy of maybe, you know, you was with someone who dealt with drugs, who was a drug dealer. That's what I'm seeing here. And maybe this person kept you stuck on drugs. Maybe they fed them to you like sweets, I'm hearing, and that kept you stuck too. But I do see that you suppressed a lot of trauma throughout these times. And then after you finished taking the drugs, I feel like the last 9 years have been really difficult for you. You've been trying your hardest to stay away from low vibrations so you don't take these drugs. But I also feel like you're a weed smoker, so you could just smoke weed now and you don't touch, you know, other narcotics. I'm hearing. I'm also hearing psychedelics. So I feel like you've really experimented and you've tried all sorts. That's what I'm seeing here. But at the same time, you was avoiding the traumas that you had. I feel like you have a lot of bad memories, a lot of traumas from the past, including, you know, relationships. I'm seeing that too. But I feel like it could have been a lot of childhood traumas that you were suppressing. So you could have had a hard upbringing. I'm seeing that as well. I feel like you use drugs as like a crutch to kind of aid you through the day, through your life, through your traumas. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like, yeah, like I said, you're around a lot of low vibrational people and you're quite a young person. And I do see, you know, it being hard for you to overcome these drugs that you was addicted to. And I do see that people around you are still taking these drugs. That's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like, you know, someone might offer you something, you know, someone you know might offer you a drug. It could be another young person. It could be someone that you're seeing right now. That's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like a very strong vibe of you being tempted, because I'm hearing temptation here. So I feel like you might get tempted and it's coming in real quick. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone's going to offer you this drug again, and it could be cocaine. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing white stuff. It could also be speed that they're going to offer you, or heroin. I heard that too. I feel like, yeah, someone's going to come in quick and offer you some drugs, because you might be going through something right now. But I feel like this is a very low vibrational person, and this person knows the struggles that you've been through, and they're trying to offer you more. That's what I'm seeing here. So I feel like this is like a warning message to be aware that this person might offer you something, and you might end up taking it, because I see you falling into a very low vibration if you do. That's what I'm picking up here. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, you're going to be very low, because this is the King of Cups, but this is in reverse. So I feel like this is going to throw you off. This is going to make you feel like, you know, like you just stepped back into the same realm you was in when you was taking all those drugs before. And, you know, you have a very addictive personality. So as soon as you take this drug once, you're going to fall back down there where you was before. You know, needing drugs, being addicted, being, you know, being a slave to the drugs that you was once on. Because I feel like you've battled for years. But at the same time, I feel like this is a warning message to start cutting the people off who are on these drugs, to keep away from them, to turn your back on them, because they're not very good people. And I feel like they want you to be like them with the 5. They don't like the fact that you stood up independent and got yourself clean. They want you to change and be like them again. That's what I'm seeing here. So you're around a lot of bad influences right now, and Spirit's calling for you to start letting go of these people before you end up quite broke, quite stuck, quite low vibrational, just like them. I feel like you could lose an awful lot. A lot of things that you've, you know, achieved while you was clean. I feel like you'll go backwards and you'll get stuck in a very low vibration. You could even, you know, lose a job that you have right now. Lose, you know, a lot of goods that you have too. I see a lot of losses if you make this decision to go back to those player days. Yeah, I feel like it's time to, you know, to start letting go of these people before you even get enticed back into that life. Because I feel like you're going to be in a very, very low vibe here. I see, you know, I see a lot of anger. I see a lot of frustration. I see a lot of addiction. I see you not being able to overcome it this time. But at the same time, I feel like you're a parent. Yeah, with the Sun card, you're supposed to be fortunate. You have a child, you have a blessing, and you're supposed to, you know, be the sunshine in this child's life. You have a choice between the sun and the moon. Do you want the light or do you want the dark? Do you want to go back to this darkness that you once had? Do you want to go back to living a secret drug-fueled life? You have to hide a lot from the people that love you. I also feel like this child needs you to be the sunshine in their life, the light of their life. And, you know, you've got this child to grow them into, you know, a special person just like yourself. And you don't want to show them those bad, you know, those bad ways, those drug ways. That's what I'm hearing here. You wanted to let go once, and you need to remember that. So I see, you know, You have a choice here. You have a choice between the sun and the moon, the light or the dark. And this is your message. So I hope this helps you. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, guys.